Hi everyone. As we approach a new threshold in the collective energy, I felt called to share this transmission that came through on December 29th. I didn't release it at the time, but revisiting it now, I can feel how stabilizing and beautiful it is. It feels like a breath before acceleration. A reminder that expansion doesn't have to be forceful. It can be soft, steady, and grounded. So this is a simple gift to support your nervous system and your field as we cross into what's next. Enjoy. We first ask that you take a breath, a deep, wide, broad breath, in through your belly, out through your chest, expanding yourself wider, deeper, broader, yes. Your breath carrying with you the source of you, filling your cells with the spirit needed to move you through this time in more grace. Breathing again. Aisitikia mukushatamaikia. Know that you are held in this process. Know that you are carried on gentle hands by your soul self. You are navigating this time, whether you be on a smooth stretch or one that feels a little bit turbulent, a little bit wavy. Know that you are still being guided in the direction that your soul intended, that your soul is guiding you in to exactly those experiences, those emotions, those expressions that most guide you forward. We do not wish to use the word higher, but we will say fuller, grander expression of you. For every day, with every breath, with every thought and every choice, you are indeed moving forward. You are indeed moving into a fuller expression of you, one that has fewer masks, fewer belief structures, fewer frameworks that clog the stream of energy that is you. More and more you move easefully and smoothly through the energetics, and that it pictures in your world. And this does not mean that you do not face challenge. It does not mean that you are only experiencing those things that you prefer. For your soul does not view it as anything other than it is an experience that is supporting your expansion and your evolution in consciousness, and that in doing so supports the planet in its own evolutionary context. You are all shifting and changing, and you are in a particularly unique position, as you are very well aware of who you are, what you are, and how you serve, yes. And as you continue to move forth, do not be surprised as you see many before you awakening to their own new awareness. And this, in the accelerated times you are in, can be challenging. Just as you have moved through your challenges, maybe moving through your challenges, those who do not have the frameworks that you have are still opening to new awarenesses that may cause disorientation, confusion, fear. And not fear because there's anything to fear, but fear because it is new, it is different, it is not as expected. It is different than it was. It is different than you have utilized to keep yourself safe in the many, many lifetimes prior. And yet there is a seed within every awakening that is beckoning forth you to the next step of you, the next evolution of you. And this lifetime is indeed a lifetime different from all others. For you've brought sufficient soul into form, and you've brought the awarenesses into form, the choice and triggers and catalysts and ignition points that raise within you what needs to be seen, healed, dissolved, integrated, loved upon, for you to propel forward and accelerate in ways you do not expect. And as you do this, simply through being first, yes, you are shifting and lifting all those around you. And as you do this, you may be called in different directions to do different things, to be differently than you have been, to fall more into joy, to fall more into peace, to fall more into a neutrality that has not been your true nature up to this point. A neutrality that allows things to be what they are, while still allowing yourself the opportunity to experience the feelings, the emotions, the circumstances you are in, for those to be recorded within the beingness that you are, so that those expressions, those experiences, are no longer needed to be spun around, spiraled around within. Indeed, things are closing, chapters are closing, whole books are closing. Lifetimes are healing, fragments of you are returning home in ways that have not been available for hundreds and hundreds of years. And this is beautiful, this is significant, and this is sometimes not that comfortable. Your bodies are changing, your fields are changing, you are becoming new. And as we've said before, the challenge with the new is that it's new, unexpected, unknown. And because you have often held fear to the unknown, that is what gets to be seen. That is what gets to be let gently loosened and dissolved. For it is the tethers that hold you to the lower frequencies. And you simply get to cut the cords. You simply get to let go of the lines that are holding you. And like the hot air balloon, you get to rise, you get to rise, you get to rise to new vantage points, to new views and vistas, to new experiences, yes. It is a glorious time. There is so much coming for you, yes, in the year to come, in the years to come. You will not recognize your lives, yes. You don't believe it, part of you, that things can change as greatly as we might suggest. And we would say, be in excited anticipation, regardless of what's outpictured, to know that there is great beauty and great coherence in the times that come. And like with anything that you've gone through personally, with every expansion, you stir up the mud of those things that no longer resonate and no longer can maintain at the frequency you are in. And so the more easily you allow it, the more without judgment you allow the mud to flow up and flow out, the easier you then maintain the new level of frequency and open to even more. So it is never a backtracking. It is never a going backwards. It is always a moving forward. And so when you do not place meaning on what your experiences are and simply allow them to be seen in a more neutral stance, allowing yourself to feel the feels, but not being caught within the energetic flow of them, to be carried beyond the moment you are in, you are supported in shifting and lifting, and as you do, supporting others in their shifting and lifting as well. We see you in your beauty, and we see you in the light of the beauty that you are. Your light shines brightly, and you are transforming those around you with your light, whether you know it or not. Less by conscious choice, more by non-action action. Simply you being you, in your light, in your beauty, in your authenticity. We send you so much love as you prepare to step over the threshold. Do so with curiosity, wonder. Those support you. Be in joy and excitement, with a little skip in your step, perhaps. It gets to be joyful, it gets to be playful, it gets to be fun. As you allow the seriousness that you have engaged with much of your adult lives. And you can let it go, you know. It's simply a pattern, a process that you've got yourself conditioned to. And as you release the energetics from it, the thought and need of it, it will gently release and dissolve as you move forth with more ease and freedom than you've known before. We send you so much love for this time. And for now we are complete.